Hello, beautiful souls. Back again for the Soulmate Twin Flame Oracle reading for this week. Now, we're coming close to the end of the month, and it's been a very interesting month, I have to admit. A lot of changes, a lot of transformations. This is a month of transformation, and I don't mean like time to lose 10 pounds, time to get more in shape and reform your eating habits and all those things. I mean, those are all wonderful things if you're doing them. But this is a time for transformation spiritually. And what I mean by spiritually is getting more organized, getting prepared for an amazing year. As many of you know, this is a universal master number 11 year. And this is like the beginning of things. This is a rebirth, a renewal. We were preparing last year, getting set. It was kind of like a rebirth, like a pressing the reset button with all those energy shifts and everything that happened. But this is the year that is going to be right. This is the year that it's going to slowly go into, like I said, a transformation. We're beginning the year with this month of starting over again. So it's time to plan, and it really does accelerate with romance, with passion, with whatever you believe in, with whatever is in your heart. You need to go for it. You need to do it. It's something that represents a lot in all of us, and it does represent the divine feminine this month. There is 2 full moons, as some of you already may know, and the next full moon is on the 31st, which will be going into Leo, and we will explain more about that next week. But for now, it's good to just embrace what you're feeling. We're coming close to the end of this month, and I know Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and this is a time when a lot of people look at Valentine's Day as a very emotional time. So let's not look at that right now. Let's concentrate on ourselves, because it's all about bringing in the renewal inside of us. It's a process, and especially if you're coming close to a union with your twin soul, with your twin flame, your twin ray, your soulmate, your karmic connection. It all represents one thing: starting over again and rebalancing everything. Or maybe it means meeting that divine partner, because it's all about you finding your true happiness. It's not about you programming your mind and getting set and saying, I'm going to find my twin soul this year, or I'm going to find my soulmate or my twin flame, because that's not the idea here. It's all about what makes you happy. If you're not ready, you're not ready to meet that person, or you're not ready to come to a union with that person, because divine unions happen when both people, both sides, are ready. Otherwise, it's just not going to happen, and it's prolonged, okay? But I do explain more about these things in my blog articles, so I invite you to take a look and check them out. You'll find them very interesting, because they will pertain to a lot of maybe what you've been questioning, something that you've been wanting to know more about. If you have any questions, just post it in the comments area and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. It's all about understanding what you're going through, not trying to define and like put a diagnosis, so to speak, on it. It's more about you understanding what you're going through and how to work through it, okay? I just wanted to make an announcement. I just want to thank you all. I have so much gratitude for you all, and I know I say that in almost every one of my videos, but I really, 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 really do, because it just makes me so excited when I read your comments and your emails and just everything that you give back to me. I mean, it really means a lot to me. It means the world to me. And I plan to do more. I do have some projects lined up. With time, it's very difficult to get everything together, but you know, I got my planner going, and my planner is putting me on tack. That's one thing I love about planners, because they tell me what to do every day. I'm like looking at, okay, I need to do this and I need to do that, and I get it done. So it's all about moderation, especially being organized in the month of January for a phenomenal, amazing 2018 year. You're going to have it, but you have to believe in it, okay? So without further delay, let's begin. Okay, I've meditated and I've asked for divine guidance from the angels on what we need to know in order to get through this difficult time, whatever we may be going through, whatever you're going through, what we need to know through these messages to overcome these obstacles that may be on our path, and how to empower our life to bring in positivity, whatever that may be. If it's something that we need to hear good or bad, negative or positive. It is something from the higher above that we need to know to empower ourselves to get higher in vibrations and to understand things better with our divine partner. The cards that I used are a brand new deck, the Magical Unicorns Oracle cards by Doreen. Very beautiful deck. I love this deck. It is gorgeous and the artwork is just breathtaking. Okay, so let's begin. The first card, okay, one step at a time. And that is part of what we are going through at the moment. It's one step at a time. We can't do too many things at once. As you can see, this beautiful white unicorn is walking through the fields, one step at a time. And as the card says on the bottom, lots of little steps make big dreams come true. And this unicorn needs guidance, but this unicorn also is following the rainbow. The rainbow behind this unicorn is leading this unicorn to move forward. Now, sometimes life isn't easy and we end up finding ourselves in a place where things are just so overwhelming, where we just find ourselves wanting to give up. And you know what? That is so common with almost everything that we do in life, because the human nature just doesn't want to keep trying. The human nature just wants to give up. It's just in our DNA, I guess. This is why a lot of the divine feminine right now is fighting through. The divine feminine is tired. Divine feminine wants more. And like I mentioned before, this is a month that represents the divine feminine. January has got so much energy with femininity that not only with just for women, but for men as well, because we are starting to fight back from whatever it was from the energy shifts last year. And as you all know, those energy shifts were pretty extreme. They shifted everything mentally with us, spiritually, physically. I mean, look at the hurricanes, as you all remember. It did a lot of energy shifting with the universe, and we are recovering, we are healing. This is why we take one step at a time. As we take one step at a time, we can see things just start to flourish. We can see things, how it just starts to bring out something new, a new door open. When one door closes, a new door opens. Maybe you're going through a breakup and you found that this person has been in your life for so long and discovered that you both can't see eye to eye. So you need to take it one step at a time in order to find what it is that you truly want in your life. Maybe this person isn't giving to you, but maybe this person did give to you because you understand things a lot better so that you can find that ideal person in your life. Maybe you're being led to your divine partner through this person. Maybe that there is somebody that you haven't seen before and you haven't really focused on this person because you're moving too fast. You need to take it one step at a time. One step, two step, three step to be led to this person. Maybe it's something to do with going back to that person. Maybe you didn't see what that person is. I mean, I'm just going to give you a rounded, like, general love reading because everybody's situation is different. Maybe it's not hitting on your specific situation, but you got the idea when I say one step at a time. So if you're going through a breakup and you're moving on from that person, it's definitely one step at a time. If you're healing from a situation, it's one step at a time. If you are reconciling or thinking about reconciling, talking it over with your divine partner about reconciling, it's one step at a time. Okay, so you have to make the call. You're the one that knows your situation best. This is more of a reading that is for the general public that will help you and give you and inspire you a message so that it can help you with your situation. I too watch a lot of videos and I do get inspired by my own videos. So it's an energy exchange. This is phenomenal. This is great how we can exchange through YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all the other social media platforms, that it's just at our fingertips and just right on our little gadgets. It's great. So the one thing I will say, you need to take it slow. Whatever your situation is, it's going to get better. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. So remember, these little steps that you are taking in your situation, the divine feminine is wanting to fight back. The divine feminine is breaking free from her silence. Maybe she felt like she was like trapped and she was, you know, stifled in a way where she just felt concealed, like she couldn't move, she couldn't do anything. Now it's a time, it's the universal 11 path that we are finally opening that door. So this is a time of rebirth, re-examine, renewal. It is a new beginning. Okay, so one step at a time, first of all. Okay, and let's go to the next card. Okay, love heals fear. Let me try to clear that up. If you can see it, I'm trying to clear it. It just doesn't seem like it wants to clear. I will read it. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. And that is beautiful. As you can see, this feline, I'm not sure what type of feline it is, so bear with me, is trying to scare this innocent, most beautiful unicorn away. And actually, this unicorn is still trying to make friends. The unicorn doesn't want negativity. The unicorn wants love. The unicorn wants to make things settled and peaceful and, you know, just a good surrounding. The same goes for our lives. If we're not settled into what we truly want in our life, we are actually settling and allowing fear to dominate us. In other words, when you're afraid and when you're putting all of these like excuses up, barriers up, you're just afraid to explore, you're afraid to face this this ferocious animal, and you're not allowing the power of love to heal. In other words, face your fears. I'm not saying that you need to come against a ferocious animal like this, but you need to conquer your fear. You need to let go of that fear, because fear is only going to create more fear. And I have to be honest with you, I am guilty of it too. There are some things that I have fears, and I'm working on a lot of things at the same time with you all. This is why we all come into unity. And when we know that the love can heal these fears, when we know that love can dominate these fears, we can do anything we put our mind to. But if you're going to allow it to always make you feel little inside, not allowing yourself to stick up, stand up for yourself, maybe your divine partner, your relationship, your soul partner is not giving to you everything that you want. You're not expressing the love like you did before at the very beginning, because all you do is argue and you're always disagreeing with each other because there is just too much negativity, and you're afraid that you're going to lose this person because you're just saying everything that you're afraid of. Your energy and their energy is just constantly like sending back, reciprocating, instead of just giving into the love, maybe taking a step back, maybe not putting so much energy into why they're not putting their energy into communicating with you. Maybe they're not spending enough time with you. Whatever that may be, stop being afraid and just take a step back and let the universe guide you. Let the power of love heal all these wounds, because it's never going to get better if you're going to allow it to bring you down and make all of these things happen. Sometimes people can rob you of your energy. I mean, they call this energy vampires, psychic vampires, spiritual vampires. They can't literally steal anything from you, take anything from you, but they can sure drain you pretty, you know, strong. So this is where I say you need to stand up to your fears. If you're vulnerable and allow it to happen because you're letting that person talk you down, and that goes for anybody. I don't care who it is. If you allow it to happen, it's always going to happen to you, and you're never going to experience the love that you have in your heart. Okay, so let's go to the next card. Okay, if I can clear it. There we go. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. See yourself doing well, and you will. And that's true. I don't know why this is not showing up good. Okay. So I'm trying to clear this card, but as you can see, these two beautiful unicorns, it looks like a mama and a baby, flying up into the air, believing into what they truly want and just giving in to the divine. This is the way we need to be. This is the way life is all, it's all about love. It's all about believing in yourself. When you believe in yourself, you're actually giving. You're actually allowing positivity to enter into your life. And when you allow it to enter in your life, you're actually feeling more energized. And that's where we combine the divine masculine and divine feminine, because basically they're both running. Remember, divine masculine and divine feminine are two of the same, just two different halves of each other. And when one runs, the other one chases, or the other one chases and the other one runs. And there again, that's my ring from my doorbell when somebody walks past. Please ignore it if you hear it again. But what I'm trying to say to you is that you need to believe into what you feel, what is in your heart, not allowing the fear to come through, because it's all about one step at a time. Now, when you're taking that deep breath, when you're meditating, try to focus on the beauty that you have inside you. Look at the love that you have in your heart. Maybe think of something that happened to you, maybe when you were very young and it was so wonderful that you remember that happy feeling you had, and it was like in the center of your heart chakra, and that heart chakra just poured out with an abundance of light. You still have that, because you need to believe in yourself. You're going up, 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 but you're not allowing it to go up, up, up. This is your vibration. You need to raise your vibration by believing in yourself. Remember, I talked about this before to you guys, and I try my best to, say it in a nice way. Stop beating yourself up and thinking of the negative. Stop feeling, and I'm not saying you're feeling sorry for yourself, but you're not allowing the love to come through. Because if you allow the love to come through, then you're going to feel more of like yourself, more of like that you've accomplished something, that you have done something, and now it's time to open that part of yourself to move forward. Otherwise, it's always going to feel this way. This is the way the universe works. I mean, we are all God's children and we are all as one, but if we don't start doing things for ourselves, because we have free will, and if we don't start manifesting our true desires and dreams, nobody is going to do it. We have to do it. We have to believe in ourselves, have trust, faith, and love. These are the formulas to getting what you want. Connecting with your divine higher self. When you connect, then you can unite with your divine partner, your twin flame, your soulmate, your twin ray. Your spiritual connection will be manifested. And this is the goal. I mean, we all want to be happy with someone. Maybe the timing isn't right. Maybe it's not time for you and your divine partner to come into divine union just yet. Not that it's not going to happen maybe 6 months from now, 2 months, 10 years, 3 years. I don't know. Nobody has that answer. But if you start working on yourself, it makes the transition a lot easier, trust me. Because if you're constantly focusing on when is it going to happen, how is it going to happen, it's going to get longer. And every day is going to feel like a month, maybe 2 months, because you can't handle one day. You have to put patience inside you. You have to remember, there's a life lesson being taught to you and to everyone around you. So we are all kind of like students. So we learn, we absorb, and when we learn, we take it with us so that we can manifest to a higher level, so that our dreams can come through, so that we can heal and be with that person that we are meant to be with. Now, I felt that this was a message. The cards were talking to me in a sense, believe in yourself and love heals, but I felt like this was a message for you. And you have to just understand that you have to use it to your highest good, whatever that may be. Maybe your situation is not exactly what I just said, but if you really listen to the message, you'll understand it, okay? So let's go to the next card. Oh, such a nice card. Happy thoughts. I love it. I love it. And as you can see, this beautiful unicorn is just looking across the horizon to this beautiful castle. And you all know how I feel about castles. Happy thoughts. It's the foundation of everything, And as you can see, I'll see if I can clear it up. It's a little tiny, but I'll read it. To feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. And you know what? How about if I tell you, this card makes me smile. As soon as I opened it, I mean, it's just, this unicorn is looking on and having a positive thought. Because we all love the horizons, the sunrises, the sunsets, the clouds. We all love magical, mystical energies, just like the unicorns, just like the rainbows, the fairies. Things that are just mystical. I mean, maybe they exist, maybe they don't. But whatever they are spiritual energies, and we have to take on positive thinking, positive feelings, because they inspire us. And that's why I like to look at different angles, different areas. Combined with everything, it's all about the positivity that we bring into our life. Now, you may have your own happy place that you like to go when you think of positive things to inspire you. Because, I mean, we can go anywhere, we can focus on anything, but when we don't focus on what our true heart is telling us, we can't find it. And we are lost. Everyone has, like I said, their own happy place. And it's good to start off now because it is January and we're still planning out and putting out resolutions and itineraries out for the month, for the year, for the next 10 years. I mean, we have plans, and it's good to dream. It's good to put it out there. Like I said before about a vision board. A vision board helps. I have my vision board. I have a lot of mystical, I have a lot of spiritual, and I also have a lot of things that I look at to help others, because I feel like that's where the base comes from. That's where our inspiration comes from. I work with my, as you can see, my lovely planner. It's not the happy planner, but I loved it. I thought this was just so adorable. And dream big. I mean, that's where we want to put ourselves. Whatever works for you. Like I said, I like these things because they're just very colorful, and I love art. But you have to remember that whatever works for you, you have to put the happy thoughts together, the positive affirmations every single morning. I mean, I can write you a list, but I'm sure you know what to write down. I'm sure you have an idea. I mean, there's many different affirmations that help you. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you will see that I do post a lot of positive affirmations, and I do make lists of what to say and how to feel, and basically just it helps with setting the tone of where you're going in the morning. And abundantly you will be blessed because you're actually inspiring your heart chakra to engage into love, to open with love. And it all aligns with all the 7 chakras, because that's where it all starts from. If you don't start doing things to help yourself to manifest your dreams, things will always feel like you're struggling and you're never getting there. I mean, I'm not saying to live in a fairy tale world. We can't do that because we're in this world, and this is a physical world, and we can dream and we can visualize and put it all together, and we can all be united. This is what makes life go a little smoother, a little easier. It helps pass the time. It passes our energies when we feel stressed, because stress faces us all. I mean, we all have it. I mean, we all go through it, and it's not something that can be avoided. But when you find the things that make you feel good and feel positive and empowered, it's taking it for one step at a time into whatever it is. If it's a shadow and you're walking through towards the light, you need to continue to walk through that light. Walk towards the light, because that love will be healing you, and that fear-based energy will be leaving you. But if you don't start walking, you're never going to heal. And you need to believe in yourself. Always, 100%. Believe into what you are, what you do in your life, because nothing is going to take away who you are internally, spiritually. No matter what people say, okay? Happy thoughts, that's the sealer, okay? That's the sealer of this reading. Happy thoughts, that's what you need to go with. You need to take that with you. Happy thoughts, positive thoughts. Go see a funny movie. Maybe put on a funny TV show. I always talk about Modern Family. It makes me laugh. There are lots of other mystical types of TV shows. Once Upon a Time, I just love it. Merlin and other TV shows. I can go on because they help me focus on a little bit of the mystical. I just love finding things to get my mind away from the drama that is in the world, because it's contagious. I mean, we pick it up, we absorb it, but if you're focusing on yourself, you're focusing on passing the time, read a good book, whatever that may be. Like I said, I can go on and talk about these things because it's one of my favorite topics, talking about positivity, because I work on myself on a daily basis, administering positivity and to amongst others. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and if you like this reading, please give me the thumbs up. I thank you all for all of your support and love that you've given me. It's really shown me so much in my life and helped me in many ways. And I hope to do the same for you in your life. And anything that I can do, please shoot me a question down below in the comments area. I will help you the best way I can. Also, if you'd like to book your own personal reading, their links are down below. You can also check out my blog articles or my other videos on YouTube and Facebook, and maybe they can help you understand maybe your spiritual connection, your soulmate, your twin flame. Maybe you're going through something that you don't understand, that you need to read about more about these things. Okay, I know there's a lot of things on the internet and it could be a little confusing and a little overwhelming, so take it one step at a time, like I said in the cards. Okay, and if you've landed on this video and you're not subscribed to my channel, or you just the first time you're watching this video, this reading was meant for you, and it's a message directly towards you, and I hope you can subscribe, because I do these reading videos pretty much on a weekly basis, and I try to get more out if I can, but lately my time has been very limited, so thank you all for bearing with me. I will continue to do these weekly oracle reading videos throughout the year of 2018, God willing, and maybe more. And I love to do more on Instagram, Facebook, and also I am really excited. I really hope one day to do a live video where I can do like mini question readings. I mean, I don't know how that's going to turn out, but we'll work on it. I will keep it in prayer and see what happens, okay? So until next time, love and light, peace to you all. God bless. Namaste.